Records are important because they show what you have learned and the skills you have acquired as a 4-H'er. If you keep records every year, you will be able to look back at them and see how much you have grown. The information you put in your 4-H records will be very helpful as you complete 4-H portfolios, compete in area competition, and complete college applications, job applications, or resumes. This page will help you determine what project record book category your activities fall under. You may participate in a number of activities throughout the year, but you will select one to focus on for your project record book. For example, in your club, you may have done STEM, gardening, sewing, and poultry activities, but you choose to focus on poultry. This means that during the year, you will probably participate in more poultry activities than anything else. Your project record book would be entered into the animal science category. We will discuss your project focus more in section 3 of your project record book. Let's take a look inside the project record report form for 8 to 10-year-olds and 11 to 12-year-olds. Each 4-H member should complete their 4-H project record to the best of their ability and turn it into their county 4-H agent by the county due date. Pay special attention to the guidelines that are provided on this page. When you are ready to assemble your project record book, be sure to pay attention to the guidelines. Use a 3-prong report folder and label the right upper corner of the folder with your name, county, district, project record category, and age category. Page 3 explains the 7 sections that you will complete as part of your project record book. Keep in mind that the sections will vary according to your age category. Page 4 explains how to write your goals. It also gives examples of goals at the bottom of the page. This form will help you keep a record of your 4-H activities. Record keeping is an important part of every 4-H educational project. Many awards, educational trips, and college scholarships are given to club members based on their records and project work. Records show your 4-H growth. You should include 4-H work from one program year, January 1st to December 31st. Section 1 is personal information. Be sure to notice that at the bottom of the page, you will need additional signatures before turning in your project record book to your county 4-H agent. The next page, 4-H and You, ask additional questions about your 4-H experience. If you need additional space, you may add additional pages to this section. Section 2 is your 4-H story. If you were given 2 minutes to tell someone about yourself and your 4-H journey, what would you say? This section should be limited to 4 pages, either typed or handwritten. Also included on this page are some questions that may help you get started. Be sure to introduce yourself and include information that you choose to share about your interest, family, and hobbies. Take some time to pause the video and read these excerpts from different 4-H stories of our 4-H'ers. Section 3 is where you will report on the focus project area. In 4-H, we learn by doing, and this is where those activities are recorded. In this section, you should list the specific things you learned and did in the project area during the year. List both things you learned and skills you gained. Be sure to include the most important presentations, talks, exhibits, camps, judging events, workshops, or any other learning experiences in which you have participated related to your project. Include dates and the level of participation. Was it on a local, district, state, regional, or national level? Be sure to list the activities using a bulleted list or chart. At the bottom of the page, you will see a question about money. If your project involved making or spending money, this will need to be reported on an additional page but included in this section. Leadership, citizenship, and community service are reported in Section 4. Leadership is holding offices and serving on committees. Community service activities might include fundraising for a community organization or assisting with the fire department raffle. Citizenship may be reported if you attend a commissioner's or town hall meeting or learn about flag etiquette. Both 4-H and non-4-H activities can be reported here. If you choose to list non-4-H activities, please only include those in which 4-H helped you prepare for. Additionally, use an asterisk to indicate 4-H specific activities. Be sure to include an L for leadership, C for citizenship, and CS for community service. An example has been provided, and you can attach additional pages in this section. In Section 5, list all the awards, honors, and recognitions you have received, including contests, trips, certificates, ribbons, and more. Specify whether they were a national, regional, state, district, county, or club award. Experiences should be divided between project-specific awards that are related to this project record area, other 4-H awards, and non-4-H awards. List your project-specific awards first, followed by your other 4-H awards, and then by your non-4-H awards. If you have not received awards in a specific section, that's okay. Just state no award received. Your 4-H story comes to life in the form of pictures, drawings, news clippings, letters, certificates, poems, short stories, and more in Section 6. The majority of this section should be about your project-specific area, but also be sure to include a small portion of your other 4-H activities. There is a 6-page limit to Section 6. Using the guide provided in Section 7, set your goals for next year. Include goals for an entire 4-H year as well as goals for this specific project. Project record books should be completed by all 4-H members. They assist youth in setting goals for what to do and what to learn, planning and executing goals, collecting and organizing information, accepting and completing responsibility, recording and reflecting on what has been learned in both words and pictures, taking part in community service, leadership, and citizenship activities, and assembling valuable information that will be helpful in the future.